is Mivitra, daughter of Sukmar. My metric number is 10LS20F2042. Today I am here to talk about Nestle company, which is regarding on topic planning. Now I am going to tell about the company's nature of business, which is company background and core business. First, Nestle is a global leader in nutrition, health and wellness. Nestle corporate headquarters and in Vevey, Switzerland, in Camp, Switzerland. The first European condensed milk plant was established in 1866. The company is known as the Anglo-Swiss Condensed Milk Company and it was founded by brothers George and Charles Page. After that year, Henry Nestle is the founder of Nestle and German pharmacies created Farine Lacti, a combination of cow's milk, wet flour and sugar. Since at the many other products were launched till the year 1998. Then Nestle Pure Life, a bottled water that was introduced in 1998 is another product that has helped Nestle achieve success. Nestle attitude approach that led them down the path of success. Coffee, bottled water, milkshakes and other beverage, breakfast, cereal, infant foods, performance and healthcare nutrition, seasoning, soups and sauce, frozen and refrigerated food and pet food were among Nestle's 8,000 products on the market in 2012. Then, we have consistently developed our policies throughout the years based on close attention to family requirements, feedback from governments and civic society, and our own experience. The following are the sum of the enhancements we have made. First one is global development of our internal software, publication of our standard of donations of low-cost suppliers for use in emergencies and for social purposes. Amplification of our policy concern code compliance with our distributors and customers. Strengthening of our internal reporting mechanisms, results of our internal compliance monitoring and now reported annually. Moreover, Nestle's aim is to be the industry reference for financial performance and a recognized leader in nutrition, health and wellness. Wonderful food, good life is their commitment to improve people's life with good food and beverage every day worldwide. Nestle's aim is to improve life by delivering tastier and healthier food and beverage choices at all stages of life and at any time of day, helping consumers care for themselves and their families and the leading nutrition, health and wellness company. This is the concentrate of our good food, good life commitment and it places nutrition at the center of all we do. We are convinced that in order for a business to be successful over time and generate value for its shareholders, it may also provide value for society. This is referenced to as creating share value. This is our way of doing business and being the trusted leader in nutrition, health and fitness built on strong foundation of compliance and sustainable business practices. Nestle is a business that follows a growth strategy. Nestle's products including milk, drink, coffee, ice cream, confectionery and chocolate as well as junior food brought in CHF 44.1 billion in 2012 up from CHF 74,660 million in 1999. Nestle now employs over 330,000 people in over 150 countries and has numerous operations or factories around the world compared to only 800 employees in 1998. Then Nestle formed Nestle Nutrition, a global business organization dedicated to strengthening the focus on their core nutrition business in order to improve the quality of their foods. Nestle had invested in research and development in order to provide a higher quality product. Nestle's competitive advantage is based on research and development. Nestle also employs a cost-cutting strategy for lesser items. Nestle had implemented a new approach known as Nestle's popular position products, which is provide consumer with high quality nutrition product regardless of where they are sold or at what price. Finally, Nestle is making every effort to increase product sales. They have devised clever strategies to deal with the unknowns. Nestle cash was raised through a growth strategy and the company plans to invest in new goods and markets in India further. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everybody. My name is Shivanita, Doctor of Ramesh. My metric number is 10DLS20F2078. For today, my topic is organizing. Nestle is a sweets multinational nutritional and health related consumer goods company headquartered in Vevey, Switzerland. It is the largest food company in the world. A company's organizational chart typically demonstrates relationship between people within an organization. Such relations might include managers to sub-workers, directors to managing directors, chief executive officer to various departments and so forth. When an organization chart grows too large, it can be split into smaller charts for separate departments within the organization. The second is job description according to organization structure. It contains of board of directors, chief executive or managing director to the top management in the final source of authority, and it manages aims and policies for an initiative. It dedicates more time on planning and coordinate function. The first is middle level of management. The branch managers and departmental managers constitute middle level. They are responsible to the top management for the operative of their department. They devote more time to directional and organizational functions. And the second is lower level of management. Lower level is also known as operative or supervisory level of management. It contains of supervisor, superintendent, section. The last is elements of organizational structure. For the first is centralization and decentralization. Nestle company is a decentralized organization that is organized according to the matrix structure. Nestle as a decentralized organization premise to subordinate branches to enjoy a proportionality high level independence. And the second is span of control. In an organizational structure, span of control is another important thing. That means the number of subordinates immediately reporting to a superior official. And the third is departmentalization. Departmentalization refers to the process of grouping activities into departments.
Hello everyone, my name is N. Prashila, daughter of Lawrence. I would like to talk about leadership of the Nestle company. First of all is the latest of leadership style. Democratic leadership is a style of leadership that when the leader takes any decision, he would discuss with his employees, then cooperation to work together. Nestle focus on manpower due its corporation needs attract more labor to easily achieve a long-term success. In Nestle, they emphasize on respect and faith. So they adopt democratic leadership. When leader decide any decision, leader would listen the suggestion which provide by its employees. However, democratic leadership is a good leadership style, but also is a significant issue in Nestle's management. Nestle adopt democratic leadership needs total trust between the employee and manager. The second is there are barriers to effective communication in the company and the ways to overcome it. In Nestle, sending messages to people outside the company is referred to as external communication. Nestle communicates with the outside world through commercial breaks, giving packages, media advertisement, the annual report, president's communication, print media advertisement and services. The first way of overcoming is ensure the time of your communication is good. For example, when speaking with someone, try to notice the time and the person's mood. After hours, don't go knocking on your college doors. When it comes to communication, time is crucial. You must pay attention and communicate in a timely manner when a group of people initiates dialogue. It also crucial to say the appropriate things at the appropriate time. When your listener is in a terrible position, for example, don't try to make a comedy out of things. Alternatively, if your listener is a particularly good mood, avoid saying anything that may make them unhappy or upset. Secondly, use a language your listener can understand. You must make certain that you are speaking in language that your listener can comprehend. While speaking and writing, keep your grammar and vocabulary as simple as possible. You can always demonstrate your language skills by producing a report or a thesis. However, avoid employing sophisticated vocabulary or a different accent when conveying an important messages or chatting officially or informally. Easy to understand, jargon-free verbal and written messages attract your audience. It will pique their curiosity about the topic. They will also be able to communicate with you easily. The third one is make your message to the point and short. For example, make your message clear and concise when speaking, writing emails, or conversing. To begin, keep any extraneous information to a minimum. Second, just express one idea, concept, or emotion at a time. Finally, make sure your message is not too long. People generally lose track of long communications, become bored, or lost interest in the subject when they hear them. Your message recipient will struggle to understand and act on the message. As a result, you will have to spend more time explaining things. Last but not least, I would like to talk about types of motivation can be programmed in organization. First is identify employees' expectation that can increase their motivation. This is so important that measures to increase employees' motivation are more effective and organizational objective can be achieved. Secondly, identify methods of increasing employees' motivation based on theories put forward by industrial and organizational psychologists. Therefore, our company encouraged to use the Islamic approach to strengthen the measures that have been implemented so that business operation runs smoothly. That's all from me. Let Divya to continue the next part.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Divya Shankari Gopal. My matric number is 10DLS20F2038. I'm from DLS38. Today I'm going to talk about controlling in a Nestle company. Before that, we should know some important things. Come, let's go. Nestle is a global recognized food and nutrition company. Their product portfolio covers almost every food and beverage category. To maintain a company of this size, a lot of rules are implemented. In this situation, management control plays an important role for the company. Control is a regulatory process of establishing standards to achieve organizational goals, comparing actual performance against the standard, and taking corrective action when necessary. There are three methods of control, which are feed-forward control, concurrent control, and feedback control. Feed-forward control is a mechanism for gathering information about performance deficiencies before they occur. In contrast to feedback and concurrent control, which provides feedback on the basis of outcomes and results, feed-forward control provides information about performing deficiencies by monitoring inputs and not outputs. Feed-forward control are helpful to managers because they allow managers to plan work effectively. They can also regulate resources like employees, raw materials, and capital ahead of time. The company ensure that Nestle until units have the necessary system in place to deliver the same level of basic safety and health protection for all the employees to avoid incidents. Nestle follow their slogan of good food, good life by training their employees to produce high quality products. Next is concurrent control. Concurrent control is a mechanism for gathering information about performance deficiencies as they occur. Thus, it is an improvement over feedback because it attempts to eliminate or shorten the delay between performance and feedback about the performance. Nestle factory uses concurrent control when decisions simply cannot made based on the preventative approach, as problems can arise during an activity rather than wait until the entire work activity is complete. Concurrent control is allow managers to monitor works as they occur. Some of the areas of an organizational that benefits from concurrent control are production and employees' behavior. Next is feedback control is a mechanism for gathering information about performance deficiencies after they occur. This information is then used to correct or prevent performance deficiencies. Study after study has clearly shown that feedback improves both individual and organizational performance. In most instances, any feedback is better than no feedback. However, if there is a downside to feedback, it is that it sometimes occurs too late. Sometimes it comes after big mistakes have been made. Nestle like to listen feedback from the employees and customers. According from those negative feedback, Nestle company try to solve these problems. Other than that, Nestle company do research about what their customer want and try to create something new. Last but not least, Nestle exerts great effort to achieve its vision to be the leader in nutrition, health and wellness company by producing better quality of product to the consumers. Nestle also study about the consumers' need from time to time and satisfy the consumer as much as possible. Thank you.